Hi everyone, welcome back to Abney Learning. Today's topic is going to be course requirements for medical schools. So yes, we will be talking about all the college classes that you will need to take to apply to medical school, some recommended classes that a lot of medical schools will suggest that you take, which AP credits you can use, and can you take classes pass fail. So those are the topics we're going to cover in this quick video. So just to start off, I've listed here, you can take a screenshot of this, keep this with you when you're planning your college schedule, or if you're already in college and you want to look over what you finished, take a quick screenshot of this. This is what you definitely need to apply to medical school. I'm just going to quickly read them out. Calculus, it's a basic math requirement. You need at least one semester of it. Biology 1 and 2 with lab, that's a full year. General chemistry 1 and 2 with lab, again, another full year. Orga, or organic chemistry 1 and 2 with lab. This typically comes after you take general chemistry, so you typically can't take these at the same time. So that's something to keep in mind when you're scheduling your classes. Physics 1 and 2 with lab, again, another year. 2 English classes, and then biochemistry is the last one. We, in my college, specifically had to take Gen Chem and Orgo before taking biochem in that sequence, so another scheduling thing to keep in mind. And biochem is super important for the MCAT. So if I could give one tip, and you can work it out like this, take biochem right before you take the MCAT. It's super helpful. Okay, moving on. So recommended courses. So I've written 4 here. These are the 4 that I felt like either, on one hand, either helped me the most for the MCAT for medical school, or I see them recommended a lot on different medical schools' websites. Just a disclaimer, a lot of specific medical schools will have other requirements than the ones that I just listed, and you're going to have to look for that specifically if you're interested in a school, but generally the ones I just listed are good enough. So recommended courses would be psychology. I was a psychology major. It helped me a lot on the MCAT, and a lot of medical schools like students to be exposed to this. So that is like probably at the top of this list. Like number 1, I would suggest getting that. Sociology, I did take. It is on the MCAT. I would say it's possible to study this material on your own. It's not as highly suggested, I don't think, as psych. So take that if you'd like to, if you're interested and if you have room in your schedule. An upper level bio course, I actually didn't take because I was a psych major, so I didn't have room to fit it in. I did, however, when I was applying, notice that a lot of schools really wanted it. So this is something like genetics, physiology, anatomy, some upper level bio course. So that's a possibility that you could take. Again, typically not a hard requirement. And statistics. Statistics is actually, like psychology, very highly recommended. So I would say that these 2 would be like, if you were thinking like, oh, I can only have room for a couple of these recommended courses, those 2 would be the most, because they both are like really tested a lot on the MCAT, and they're easier. I felt like they were harder to study on your own. And they're really highly recommended by a bunch of different medical schools, not just like 1 or 2, from my experience. Okay, the next question that a lot of pre-meds ask is, I took all these AP classes and AP exams in high school. Can I use these credits? Typically for pre-med classes, the answer is no. Medical schools want to see how you're performing at a college level in these science classes, and how, your GPA is basically coming off of that. They don't want to just see how you did in high school. But there are 2 classes in pre-med that often colleges do accept AP credits for, and that would be calculus, and the other one would be English. So my college specifically just didn't take AP English credits. However, I do believe that if your college accepts them, you can use them for medical school as your English requirement. And calculus, I had no problem with doing that, and many of my pre-med friends also had no problem doing that. So those are 2. Definitely use your AP credits if they can, but you can't just be using like physics, chemistry, AP credits, because medical schools do want to see how you perform in college. Other classes, like your humanities classes, any other classes you take in college, is a big yes. Use as many AP credits as you can. It will make your life in college easier, and it will not affect your chances in medical school. Last one is, a lot of people ask, can I pass fail my classes? So again, pre-med requirements, typically it's going to be a no. Maybe 1, I would say, could be okay to pass fail, but there should not be a trend of this. That raises some red flags as to why is this person not showing us their grades, and how do we really compare their GPA to others if they're all pass fail? Other classes you can pass fail. Again, still don't really want to make it a trend. not a trend, but you can do it if need be. A good alternative that I think is to withdraw from a class. So this is typically done very early on in the semester. If you feel as if you're not going to perform well in this class, you can withdraw, take it a new semester, or take a different class if it's not a hard requirement. This is a super good option. It will not negatively impact you if you withdraw from like 1 or 2 classes, I don't think, in applying to medical school, and it's much better than, I believe, a pass or fail option. So that concludes today's video. I just wanted to make a quick video on the courses, the coursework. It's an easy way for you guys to just know what's expected of you going into college, because making that schedule can be super hectic. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.